Coming to be!
Look up there! This is bad. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade. Yes, this must be the way.
There's still a long...
Up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to... Alright, let's... Oh. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Coming to be! the bee!
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How?
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Come as a witness my great undertaking! Tactical retreat!
Who goes there? Take the target alive!
Tactical retreat!
Bested! To arms!
Witness my
Take
great
the target
undertaking!
alive!
Keyblade! Gone! Let the show begin!
Tactical retreat! Back! Come at the beat! Live!
Who goes there?
Witness my great undertaking! Get back!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet so some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals and thus under their protection. There is no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against... Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine. Either way, I will admit Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what... I'll stop here. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion. Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon... So, what should we... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon... Let's go gather ingredients! Time waits for...
Can't breathe.
Come on, we can do it! Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious. That's the one! very delicious. That's the one. Huh? Is it? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from the... Uh-oh. It...
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't say that. I only escaped this. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure?
Wait a moment.
Oh? And what might...
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see...
Great! Paimon Sugar Frog...
At the ready. Let the show begin!
Come to be! This moment of birth!
No excuse for slacking.
I see through you!
Time to fulfill my duty. Get out of my way.
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun!
Get back!
You can't run! Well, neither can I. Looks like I went too far.
A miscalculation! Ah!
Let the show begin!
Moment of birth! Burst forth!
Ready, steady, go!
Feel this ancient power!
No escape!
Get back! Burst forth! Burst forth! Feel this ancient power! Get back!
No escape! You can't run from death.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything were to happen to... Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history.
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we...
Sure, please help yourselves. As
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 fresh...
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put... According to coaching, excuse me, do you
Yes. How many would you...
It's not convenient to speak.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of...
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for the Yuheng. What's going on?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made... I'm glad you... This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all... I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Ver Goldet one of your people?
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista.
You weren't...
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was... I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the Seven changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the Seven will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Natural.
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up, but after she said those words, the time of the Adepta, well, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please.
Yay! Paimon was just one of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices. Just imagine how much more. Let's grab one, the biggest one. Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? What? Sigil of permission, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to... Oh. Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't... That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been... Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked...
Coming to be! Coming to be! Burst forth!
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
It's time for a flash freeze! Frozen.
Let it rain.
Feel this ancient power!
Oh no!
Coming to be!
Stay right there!
Coming to be!
Yeah. Let's dance.
Let's end this quickly!
Moment of birth! Burst forth! Burst forth!
Let's end this quickly! Not breaking a sweat! Waste time!
No one escapes my sight.
It isn't time for a break yet!
Get back! Great undertaking!
My duty! Let's end this quickly! Let's end this quickly!
Coming to be! Get back!
This isn't good.
Moment of birth!
That seemed to work. This is trouble.
talismans here. And some stuff. Paimon's seen this Oh, Paimon knows! But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like... Oh, that's right! Cloud Retainer's talismans like that were what... Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot thickens! Alright, that's the last stop on our rite of parting preparation. Let's